Yes.
Yeah, recording.
Here we are, man, with our new setup.
2022.
Man. Word, you're kicking off
man.
right, man. You saw the recent video where we're back now, man.
It's going to be a really good setup for us, though, man. Own space. everything.
Consistent recordings.
Exactly.
Yeah, consistent, inshallah. But yeah, no, we're going to pattern it, man. Trust me.
Calm.
But let's get started, man. What's the first topic?
First topic, yeah. So recently we were watching AFCON here and there, innit? Like it's been, any football, we're there basically.
Yeah.
So you seen the Egypt's performance. Salah recently carrying them now to the next stages. That performance, what, an assist and a goal?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
assist was crazy.
Bro, the assist, the run
That
in it,
assist,
bro. You got to deep the fitness levels as well. Like the players, running, they have same like physique as Salah in it. Yeah.
Well, the players make him look like his pace don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Like we're in the
His pace
Prem
is
against all Watford and these, man. His pace gets him past like on the counter. But I was watching him in the group games. He's trying to beat players and they're just pacing him. It's so funny. But yeah, now he's turning up. He's turning up.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
his
showing the levels
intelligence.
of a footballer he is now, innit?
Intelligence,
So like, he's still
exactly.
able to exploit it.
His quality showing through the latter stages.
Bro,
That's
literally,
all.
he made a play. He put on a plate for him, bro. He put on a plate
Word.
for him.
Do you think the keeper could have done better? Or am I
I
being
can't lie.
harsh?
It's genius by Salah. I think you
Genius.
credit the genius by him. What do you think the keeper could have like intercepted it?
Yeah, slightly. Or
Like
then
we-
again, if he reads into it too much, then there's a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're gonna get onto the AFCON keepers. The level they're a bit lower than like everywhere else. So
Yeah, no,
so
it's true, though,
it's
100%.
harsh.
Very harsh.
Well, the take is, yeah, if Salah takes Egypt to win the AFCON, does that make him a front runner for Ballon d'Or then?
It has to.
I agree. I think
It has to.
right?
If Salah comes away with the Champions League, because even Premier League they can still win that.
Possible.
If he comes away with a Premier League or a Champions League and AFCON, definitely. With the goal scoring season he's had this season.
Exactly. Like, think about what his form was as well in the Premier League from before that. He's been putting up numbers. He's up there for assists
Yeah, but
as well.
Premier League
Assist-
before that, you
assist.
got to remember that don't count. It's from 2022, so everything he's done prior to AFCON pretty much
enough.
don't count.
No, but I feel like even what they did with Messi and whatever, they still count previous seasons, man.
Right, and this is where
I
we
just
bring
feel
the
like
point
it's-
in. If you're gonna, like, you know how we say that the value of this tournament wouldn't be the same as like a Euros or a World Cup. That exception was broken already for Messi with the Copa America.
Exactly.
And I don't see that much of a skill difference between Copa America now. Maybe back in the day when we was talking about the great Brazilian sides and the great Argentinian sides. But now if we're talking about the teams now, team for team, bro, world class players for world class players, there's not that much of a difference between
not.
the AFCON
There's
competition
really
and CONCACAF.
not.
Nah, I disagree. I think you go to Copa America. I think that level is higher. The level's higher than the AFCON.
No, it's not.
The Euros is higher than both. The Copa America's higher than AFCON. Like you go around,
Nah,
when you go around for world class players. It's so much easier to pick out world class players from Copa America.
That's bullshit,
Fair enough.
bro.
There's a lot more now from AFCON, like being world class players and that upper echelon of good players. But then you drop down to that next bracket. There's so many more
Alright, cool.
better, average, and above average players.
Okay, let's just say this. There's like, what, 12 countries in it in Copa America. I mean, on average, let's say a third of that tournament is they have
Decent players.
decent players, decencies. That's
Yeah,
cool, innit? If you look at AFCON now, you can name Senegal, pretty decent team.
Okay,
Nigeria,
Mane.
pretty decent team. I mean, Ghana, they do have their old
They have their
school-
times.
They have their times. There's
They have got 1-2
Algeria.
players.
There's Algeria.
Morocco,
there's
Egypt.
Even I wouldn't say Egypt so much, but Morocco just have a Kimi. But if you actually deep it though, look on paper and look at those squads, I would say that.
Bro, we were forgetting Ivory Coast as well, bro. Ivory Coast is full of ballers.
Ivory
If Cameroon have their players.
Cameroon.
Halil's
So-
top goal scorer in Champions League right
Exactly.
now, leading that front line with Zaha beside him.
So for you to say
Pepe
that
as well.
AFCON isn't anywhere, or not that you're saying it's not anywhere, but for you to say it's not comparable to,
It's not held in the same regard.
You know
yeah,
what?
because for you to say it's not held in the same regard as the South American trophy is just bullshit.
Now, if you think
So-
that, look, take out Messi and Neymar, what do they really have in that?
Exactly.
Okay, no, going back to his point about the teams, you named how many teams? 5 or 6 teams.
Yeah, 5, 6.
How many of them teams get to the World Cup, and you're looking at them and you think, how many of them get out of the group stage? That I'm trying to think. The last,
No, but look, they
No,
do
but we're
they
talking
do-
about right now. We're not
Not
really
e-
talking about obviously in the
but
past.
even you
maybe
go to
fair
the
enough.
previous World Cup, 2018 World Cup. I ain't even got to think about it, and I know on average, more South American teams made it out of the group stage than African teams.
Yeah, no, definitely. But we're talking about
Now,
the
innit?
present
Yeah.
as in right now, and we're talking about in terms of like Messi's achievement of winning the
Copa America, like projecting him.
Yeah.
It should.
What did Barcelona do at club level?
Barcelona won a Copa del Rey, maybe, I don't know.
Are you talking about Copa America in terms of its value in history? Like, that's what.
Yeah, all right. That's what I mean. If it comes to the people voting for the Ballon d'Or, all you have to do is look at goalkeeper of the year, Mendy. Everyone said he was in team of the year but he didn't win goalkeeper of the year. He didn't win goal. Like, you just know the African competition, it's not held in the same regard as
it's not.
You know it's not going to. Like you said,
it
is wrong. Like you said, if Salah wins a Champions League and an AFCON, he will win Ballon d'Or because he's won the Champions League. That's what I mean. So, but if it's a League Cup and an African Cup of Nations, like Messi's was a domestic cup. Like Messi's a domestic cup and Copa America, I don't think that's enough.
So I think that's so unfair.
Whether that's wrong or right, I don't think that would be enough. Unless he's on ridiculous form, which he has been the back end of 2021. If he carries that over, then, like I always say, it's an individual award, and that's the main thing that matters.
And if you deep the competitors that Messi had to against Lewandowski has had 2 back-to-back amazing seasons, breaking records, and you're telling me that achievement is still ranked. Like, really and truly, Salah is the best player at the moment now. No one coming close to doing what he's doing.
Yeah, right now, I think we're all in agreement.
Whereas before, Lua was like, right, you can notice someone else doing their thing as well. Like, the closest people now would be like Benzema, Vinicius Junior doing their thing in their leagues.
Salah's gone to AFCON, he's still comfortably top, and he's still third? Or joint second.
And recently, he's the only aggressive attacker there that will actually do something for that team. He carries that team on his back.
Yeah.
Exactly, he carries them. I honestly think Salah has to win Ballon d'Or sometime in the next couple of years.
It's a travesty.
Well, I think this is his.
This is probably.
This is his Lewandowski's. You can put Benzema in there, but it's his first and only.
Benzema's never winning the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, she too cute.
It's hot.
How I feet? Boom. You alright?
I think it's their last chance before Mbappe, before I don't know,
Salah signs, he's got a couple more seasons.
Salah could do one more.
I think
could do one more madness.
Benzema, I see what you mean with them. That might.
I even say Lewandowski. The way his fitness levels are, I'll say Benzema.
It's true, and players they're just going that extra.
For Benzema, it's really tough for him to break that extra bit. You know, for some players, you don't know really how they can still make that step up. Because Benzema's done the same thing for now 2-3 years at this level. It's just you're seeing it more clinical. It's happening for a longer period of time, sustaining that form.
It's just that Champions League just prior to his form. It's where he brought it up after them Champions Leagues.
I just don't understand the hype about Benzema. I just can't see it. Me personally, innit? That's just me. I just really can't see Benzema's that kind of player that's Ballon d'Or worthy or anything.
See, now he's got that one stupid point in
one
episode out of the way. Then we can move on. But
I'm sure there are people out there that agree with me.
But what's peak for Benzema is that Real Madrid do not care. They'll just go out and replace him. With Salah, Liverpool will give him a down year. With Lewandowski, maybe they'd replace him if he has a down year, but he'll still be allowed that down year.
Exactly,
if you go out. But Real Madrid could go out this summer and get Haaland and Mbappe, and it's curtains for Benzema.
But I think overall it's fair. If we're judging one player on one, you got to judge him on the same. Before Messi's time, before he won this one, I think both those competitions not worthy enough to be held in regards to winning what's it called, Ballon d'Or. When you make that exception once, you got to continue with it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no fair.
You have to continue with it. It's really
that's what I mean.
Fair.
Yeah, if the international trophies are the main thing, then that has to be held.
You got to
with
remember,
that
Liverpool
same
are still competing in their league as well. Barca, the league was finished for them by that point.
Yeah.
Real Madrid extended that league then, and Atletico.
It was them and Atletico.
Yeah, extended that league after, and it was that's it for them.
Yeah.
Liverpool are still in a fighting race. They still have a chance to win the Champions League. They're still one of the biggest
Barcelona got battered in the Champions League as well. 7-2 was that 7-2
They won
year?
maximum points in group stages. Liverpool.
Yeah. Was that the Bayern year? Yeah.
So you got to take all of those into account, and then you think Salah, you probably will. As long as he doesn't get
put in discussions for it as well. That's so not fair.
Honestly, it's unfair.
Was he even in the top 5 or was he top 5?
Yeah, see, I
team of the year, he wasn't even in there.
I agree with that one. No, team of the year he should have been in.
Exactly.
But then that's because I think he had a better season than Messi last year.
Yeah.
In terms of individual, I think Salah had a better season than Messi. But outside of the top 3, I weren't actually too mad about that, because who was the 3 other than Messi? There was Lewandowski, and who was third? Jorginho. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I take that back. Nah, fuck that. I don't know how he's even in the top 10.
No, I rate Jorginho though.
Okay, we'll round
Maybe
up.
maybe he shouldn't have got top 3, but people need to stop disrespecting Jorginho.
I rate him, but like there's a little like there's a level where you can go without doing too much.
No, Jorginho is hard.
It's hard, but
he makes Chelsea tick. He's cold.
I think Kovacic is equally as important to Chelsea.
No.
as
Jorginho is more important.
When
Chelsea
Kovacic
could
has
do
been
without
out, they've
Kovacic
struggled
more than
though.
Jorginho.
They've struggled with Kovacic being out though.
Yeah, no.
But even
they
that,
struggled without Chilwell and.
But
Reece
then
But-
Kovacic and Kante came back and they started to slowly like control a bit
Trust
more
me,
of games.
Jorginho and Kante in midfield. That's what they need, bro. I'm telling you, Jorginho.
But yeah, no, even that Jorginho thing that we were going on to, there's no way he's top 3 without that Euros or without the final deal. That's what I mean. So if all them competitions are held, give you their bonus points, then yeah, if Salah wins Copa America, AFCON, then yeah, he's
the only argument
definitely
I can make in
favourite.
your defense is that you got to win what's in front of you.
Yeah.
So Messi and Salah cannot play in the Euros. So
Yeah.
they are winning what is in front of them. So what if their competition is not held as much regard? But if you're going to count any of those competitions where like not everyone can compete in, then I think you got to start making that adjustment overall.
Look at Messi's emotion when he won it. It meant
Bro,
something.
literally.
Yeah, that's because he bottled like 3 finals already.
I know exactly, but Messi's the goal in it, so.
It will end it there.
Yeah, he's the goal.
He's nowhere near. Oh, good job. You waited.
Yeah, see, they read it. Uber's gone, bro.
For free.
Oh, it could be. It might be loan, and then that's it.
Yeah.
No,
It said agree permanent deal with Arsenal to sign Aubameyang on a free transfer. Sky Sports News.
oh,
Breaking news.
uh,
No way, losers are just you're just.
Aubameyang